Welcome today to our first 2016 presidential candidate debate. Let's welcome our Republican candidate, Sophia James, and our Democratic candidate, Jaden Sexton. I'll be your moderator, Paul Weston.
Thank you, Paul.
Sophia.
Thank you, Paul.
Jaden. Jaden, as you may know, our national unemployment is still at 7.3%. What are your plans to fix this?
Our plans are to locate people with the unemployment rate that's in that 7.3% and to downside the fact that we need to look at that these people don't have jobs and we need to focus on our areas of what they need.
Sophia?
Of course they don't have jobs, that's why they're in the unemployment rate. However, my team has come up with a plan called the Fish for Life plan, and this comes from an old scripture verse where if you give a man a fish, he will eat for a day. However, if you teach a man to fish, he will eat for a lifetime. So this is our goal, is to give the people the opportunity and the training they need to obtain these higher level jobs. That way they can apply, be granted a job, and make more money to provide for their families.
Ms. James, I know you want to help young people pay off their student loans. Why is this a big issue for you?
This is not only a big issue for me, Mr. Weston, but an issue for all of America. As more people are attending college nowadays, these people are also obtaining loans from the bank, and these loans are often attached to higher interest rates. And a lot of times, when you have these high interest rates, these young people cannot pay off their debts right away, and they get caught in a circle of debt. And as they get caught in a circle of debt, the debt and the amount keeps getting more and more. And so my team wants to help these people pay off their debt so that they are no longer caught in this circle and they are able to provide more for their families.
Mr. Sexton?
I like how she said that if we help these people, then we're going to drive them out of debt. But what you're thinking is if we are actually going to try to help these people, we need to bring more organization and government funding into helping them. Well, that's not just going to be easy. I mean, our government debt is $19 trillion in debt already, and if we're just going to be helping these people again, it's going to be raising the debt level, and we don't want that.
Mr. Sexton, do you think it would be beneficial to put money back into the public school systems?
I think with public school systems, it's just a big cesspool of debt. I mean, you're going to be putting more money into the public schools, and let's face it, there are over hundreds of thousands of public schools just nationwide in America today, and not yet alone private schools. And if we are putting money back into those public schools, then how do we know what we're getting back is going to actually raise our debt or lower our debt? It's just a big observation of 50% chance of what we're doing. I mean, what are you going to go with?
Ms. James?
My team actually views it differently. If we put more money into the public school system, our goal is to keep more students from dropping out, especially in large cities where there is a lot of gang violence. And most gangs, whether you're aware of this or not, are made up of teenagers. And so if we can put more money into the public school system, then we can keep these teenagers off the streets. And we hope and pray that these students will then continue their education in college and are able to then get a good job to pay taxes to the government to lower our national debt. And
but driving that money into that organization is going to actually raise the debt level. You're aware of this, right?
How so?
It's just like me trying to give money to a friend. I mean, how do I know I'm going to get that money back? It's like giving money to a public school. Raising that debt is just by giving money to that school. And how do we know that putting that money into that school is going to come back to us? And nationwide, that's just one school alone. Now you're thinking of what nationwide, that's over hundreds of thousands of public schools.
I see your point that there is no guarantee. However, every student needs a job to help pay for their families in the future, whether they're flipping burgers at McDonald's or CEOs of a company. And every person who has a job pays a tax. Where does the tax money go? Back to the government. So if we can put money in these public school systems to help these people obtain their education to get a higher level job, they're going to get paid more money, which means they will be taxed more.
Well, okay, this wraps up our first presidential debate. Catch us on the second one.
Yeah, it's the intro.
Oh, okay. was just saying, jeez.
Okay.
Hey, can you bring me a double egg?
No!
If you're gonna bring him one, can you grab? Here,
No!
I'll grab him too.
No, you can have one when we get this done. Unemployment is based. Scratch.
Just a sec, I farted.
Oh my god, I can smell it. Oh.
I was
Oh my
trying
God.
not to laugh for the longest time.